just posted my first video. Hey y'all, it's your girl Nicole. I know we all going through the same thing at home with this whole quarantine situation, so that gave me a little time to just work on showing the different things that I do to kind of just keep it popping a little bit. So the first video I'm putting up is going to be a Fenty Beauty Anastasia Beverly Hills makeup look. Most of the products that I use today are Fenty Beauty and ABH. So if you like, just get into this video, check it out, sit back, chill, and just watch how I just get snatched a little bit right quick. All right, this is a lip sleeping mask. This one is really running low, so I got a new one on the way. So I just hit my lips with that. Jade rolling is the new way for 2020. It's a Japanese product. It's a jade stone. All you do is pretty much you roll up your neck. And I just normally do this quickly before I apply my makeup. You just roll your whole face. It feels really good, soothing, cool. So I'm gonna do my whole face with that. Get under my eyes. Just kind of depuff your eyes a little bit. And then I hit my forehead with it just to smooth it out right quick. That's it for the jade rolling. This also feels really good to do it with mask. That works really well. Moisturize. So right now I've just been using this Aveeno Positively Radiant Sheer Daily Moisturizer. Ola Henriksen. This is just a banana bright eye cream. I don't brighten your under eye for your makeup. And you know, that we really want that woke. We don't want to have to overly highlight it under your eye already. It's kind of brightened, so it kind of just brightens your under eye. And it's the Ola Henriksen Truth Banana Bright Eye Cream. I like using that one. Before my primer, I'm just trying. I got a sample from, I think, Sephora, Satatcha, the Silk Canvas. I didn't want to buy the whole thing yet because it's kind of pricey to me. So it's my first time trying it. I have seen a couple people using it, so I said I wanted to try it before I buy it. So I just got a little sample of that. Touching, I guess it feels okay. I just use one of these brushes. There's, you know, the two-sided brush and comb. Then I use the angle brow brush. Normally we use ABH Ebony and Chocolate. And hit my brows real quick, brush them up, smooth them out, brush them up, smooth them out. And y'all should know how to do brows right now. So while I'm doing that, just go over some other stuff, check in, man. So how y'all been feeling about this whole quarantine thing? I mean, I know everybody's saying it's like weird, it's awkward, it's new, it's a new way of life for us, but what do y'all really think the bigger picture is? Like, do y'all think we're about to be doing this for life? Or do you think that this is going to just be a plan to start vaccines? I'm hearing things people are saying about it not even actually being, the numbers for the virus are not even real. Like, people are inflating the numbers. It's just so many different things being said right now. So if you could, in the comments, just kind of give me some insight. I'm really not able to talk to a whole lot of people and get a whole lot of opinions because I've took a leave of absence from my job for a while. And I just been at the house with my kids every day. I have 2 little girls and I'm trying to like keep them, you know, distracted from the whole thing. So I try to just keep them busy every day. But you know, what do y'all really think is going on? Or do you guys really honestly feel like there is something just out there, just this virus that came from China, and that we are just not staying home enough to stop the spread of, you know? I'm just curious because I've heard all type of theories, 5G, this, that, you know, apocalypse, all type of things. I like to learn, but I don't like to scare myself when I'm learning about things. So some nights I stay up to about 3 o'clock in the morning doing research, trying to see what is really good. And then sometimes I like just watch funny movies or just watch other stuff and just try to distract myself the whole day so that I don't really think about it. But it's alarming. It's something definitely to be concerned about. So I'm just curious, you know, what's y'all take on the whole COVID situation, you know? And do you know anyone that's been directly impacted by it? Okay, so I'm back. So all I did off camera was just I went around The perimeter. Yeah, I know the routine. Go around the perimeter with your concealer, blend it out to kind of clean up the shape of your brows. A lot of times I don't even do a color. I just use some bronzer and just kind of fill it in. But I got this nude. It's like a P. Louise dupe. It's called Angel Eyes from Luscious, eyeshadow primer base. So I'm just going to put a little bit of that over my lid. All right, so I'm back and I'm better. Three things I wanted to go over with how to make your eyes actually kind of pop. First thing I did was I did use this Kat Von D tattoo liner. So I just did the line as usual. I used regular lashes. The ones I use today are from Dollar Lash Club. I just took those lashes and I cut the very inside piece because you don't need lash right inside your eye. Nobody has that. So you just cut that little inside piece to kind of keep your eye shape the same. Third thing I did was once I put the glue on, I put the lash on directly on top of my eyelash, was I squeeze it together. So you squeeze the real lash, fake lash together. A really natural look on your lashes. So that's what I just did for that part. So the foundation I'm using today is Fenty Pro Filter Hydrating Longwear Foundation. I like this because it feels like skin. It's not real cakey. I'm using the color 420. 420. So that's kind of what I put on my forehead is really enough to cover my whole face. I always put some on my ears too because ain't nothing worse than seeing face looking one way. Nose don't really match the ears. Ears don't really match the neck. We want all that to blend. So we're going to just keep blending all that out. So put that on. I go light on that. Still using that same little swipe of product. Go down to my neck with it. Move my earring a little bit. Tarte Double Duty Shape Tape in color Deep. And you know the routine. But instead of doing big old triangles, I just do just directly under my eye and more into my nose. So once I do that, I come on down with it. Of course, you want some on your nose, some on your forehead. And I always just put a little bit on my chin. And a little bit to chisel my cheeks a little bit because we're not going crazy today. To get this side of the sponge, the flat side. Hit that foundation one time for the one time. Then I'm going to take this in. And I'm going to go to that concealer. I just want to blend it out. I make the long face so that it's not creasing under my eye. However you set your concealer is how it will set on your face. So because I do have a little bit of lines under my eyes, I like to straighten my face while I blend out concealer so that it will set smooth and won't set with lines under my eye. Bring it back up there a little bit. Then I'm just gonna bring it around, blend out over there on my ear. Okay, literally almost done. Now I got a natural glow going. You know, it's not too much craziness going on. Still looking like skin, but we do want to set everything. Mocha Mami. Mocha Mami bronzer. And I just want to take a little bit of this. I'm just going to lightly glide and tap that around my face to kind of give it a little bit of definition, a little bit of, you know, color back into the foundation. I just got it all over this scarf, but it don't matter. Quarantine. I'm in the crib. I'm going nowhere. I wash it. I'll be alright. So I'm just gonna kind of make that a little sun around there. I'm gonna kind of give that a little deepness to it. Then I also go under my chin with it because I want to shape my face in a sense. If you ever see that your bronzer is kind of peeping into your highlight like mine just did, what I would like to do is just go grab a foundation brush and just blend the two together just to kind of, you know, smooth that line back out, kind of separate the two a little bit. Want to blend it, but separating. You don't want it to go higher than you want it to be. You want the bronzer to sit where the bronzer is supposed to sit, okay? I don't go crazy bronzing my nose because I don't want a Michael Jackson nose. I like my nose, okay? It might not be little, but it's my nose. I don't have my bronzer brush, so I'll just take a little bronzer on my fingertip and just pop it right there. And then get that same brush and just kind of smooth it out a little bit. I'm using Too Faced Peach Perfect setting powder, okay? I'm using the color Caramelized Peach. Use a sponge, damp sponge, of course. I just put it there. I don't mind it going further than it needs to go because I'm gonna brush it out. Go ahead and brush it off. So once everything is set into place, set right. Then I go back with the bronzer just to finish off my look. Use some Fenty Trophy Wife to highlight. And it's popping. Yeah, Trophy Wife is cray. I would go to my sponge, dab that in a little bit. And then a smaller kilowatt highlighter, Hustler Baby. So I'm going with Hustler Baby because this one is like a more neutral color. And I'm gonna put Hustler Baby just right a little bit lower than Trophy Wife, just because I don't want to go crazy with it, okay? Alright. Boom. Got them two on there. All we need is lips and we Gucci. It's a regular brown pencil. This is a Peel Gel Liner Deep Taupe. I'm just gonna line my lips with it. Luscious lips. Then we do a little setting spray. This is Anastasia Dewy setting spray. Just to wet the look up a little bit. I will go back in with that same brow brush and just clean up my brow a little bit. Because I did do foundation and everything over them. And that's a look. Just do my little edges and I'm good. All right, guys, so that was that. Thank you for joining me for my first video. Please like and subscribe so I can keep the content going. Let me know what you think. Also, feel free to follow my music page on IG at Mike Queen Music. Lots of content on the way. Love you.